All right, so I'm about to have a small session with Luna. I want to describe how far we have come. I already sent a video showing how well she's doing with her potty. She understands how to use the mats now. Yes, very good for both peeing and pooing. So I want to also demonstrate how far we've come with our structure and commands. So now, as far as this session goes, she understands what it means. She's beginning to understand the relationship more between her and then her handler. This whole relationship of looking up to leadership. So as you've noticed, she's looking up to me. And she's actually getting agitated that nothing is happening because she has expectations, right? So I'll just give her a treat. Yes, very good. To let her know, oh, don't worry, your expectations are about to be met. Because this is a fun activity for her. Every session is supposed to be a fun activity so that she gets a sense of fulfillment from it and looks forward to it each time. So now that she has one treat and she knows we're about to begin, I'll not waste much of her time. So I want to demonstrate how I get her to sit, and I mark it with yes whenever she does it before I give her a treat. Come, sit, yes, very good. That is very, very important because the marker, the yes, is the most important thing in dog training. When you don't do it, it means that you're just teaching your dog to always look in your hand to see a treat before it does what you want. But the more you say yes, the more your dog understands to mark good behavior with yes. So if it's doing something and it hears yes, it knows it's doing the right thing. So it encourages it to continue doing that thing. So you don't want to compromise on that yes. You want to get used to doing it, and you need to practice. As much as yes seems like the easiest thing to say, when you don't practice saying it in this manner, using it to mark behavior, it feels awkward at first, right? And you'll be surprised that you'll be trying and you'll be forgetting it and all that. So it's important to practice it and make sure you get it right. Sit, yes, very good. So you can practice it just with a sit command. Come, sit, yes, good sit, very good. Free, yes, very good. And you can add the free command, because with every command, I allow the dog to become free again with a free command. So in order to get to practice it, and then when it sits, get another opportunity for another rep, then you can free it each time it sits, and then bring it back to the sit again, free it again, bring it back again, just to practice your yes, just to practice your marker and how to mark before you give the treat. So let's do that. Come, Luna, good girl, come here. Good, sit, yes, good, good sit. Free, yes, good, very good girl. Luna, sit, yes, good sit. Free, yes, very good. So that's how you practice that. Now, I'm using my hand to lure her. Luring is the next tool of engagement in dog training. And luring is very important. It means you have a treat in your hand and you can use it to move your dog around, right? I think I talked about it in the first video. It is extremely important. So I'm able to get her face to face, so we both face the camera. Then I'm able to get her face to face, so she's facing me and I'm facing her. And it's all with luring. It's something you should also practice as well. It may seem straightforward, but sometimes it can be tricky. If I'm luring the wrong way, if my hand is not close to her enough and she ends up here, it's because I wasn't close enough. But if my hand is close enough, she will end up right where I want her, which is here. And when do I take my hand away as well? To make sure that when I'm taking it away, she doesn't move forward. Do you get? So you need to practice in order to get it right. So if I lure her, I hold her here. And then I take it away from her right above her head so she doesn't move forward. And then she gets her reward. Yes, very good. Same thing, face to face. Free. I lower her, then I hold her here. I choose the distance between the two of us. Then I take it away right above her head. Sit, as I ask her to sit. Yes. Good sit. And she gets her treat. If you don't understand how to go about it the right way, you will not be able to get her where you want her to be. So if I do a U-turn, I'm not close enough. Sit. Yes, very good. Now she's done it enough times with me to get it even when my hand was far away. But sometimes she would get it wrong because of the distance. Sit. And she ends up in front of me. And this is not where I want her. So it's important to keep it close to her muzzle. See, my hand is still close. My hand is right at her muzzle. I've stopped there. She's trying to nibble. Then I raise it above her head. Sit. Sit. Yes. And then she sits right where I want her. So practice luring as well. Free. Come. Yes. Sit. Yes. Very good. Good. So now, as you can see, she's offering behavior because the latest thing we've been working on is her down command. So I'm going to add that as well. Luna, good girl. Come here. Good girl. Sit. Yes, good sit. Very good. Good girl. Sit. Yes, good sit. Good sit, Luna. Good. Down. Yes, good down. Very good. Good down, Luna. Free. Very good. So do you know what I did there? You notice when I said down, she was looking at me and I didn't repeat myself. Very important. Avoid repeating yourself. Rather allow your dog to think. So I didn't repeat myself. I was also looking at her and I just waited and I allowed her to process it. She was trying to remember, what am I supposed to do? And then she remembered. And do you notice as soon as she went down, I said yes. And when I said yes, there was excitement because it was like I was not only marking the behavior, but I was making sure she understands that that is exactly the behavior I wanted in that moment. So your enthusiasm in marking even sends a message. So, and just bear that in mind. So I'm going to do that again. Come. Sit. Yes. Good sit. Good girl. And she's even offering without me asking, but no, I'm not going to reward for that. Yes, good sit. This is what I'm rewarding for because I asked her to sit. If she lies down, I'll ignore her or I'll say no. And if she sits, yes, good sit. Very good. No, because I didn't ask her to lie down. Yes, good sit. Very good. This is what I asked for. Now, if I asked her to go down, down. Yes, good. That's when I reward. Very good down. Very good. Yes, good. Because I asked you to go down. Yes, good. Very good down. Yes, good. Very good down. Free. Yes, very good. And you notice when she was down, I rewarded her 3 times. And for the 3 times I rewarded, each time I made sure I marked before I rewarded. I said yes before I rewarded. And the reason why I rewarded again and again is because I'm trying to now begin to get her to understand slowly that when you go down, stay there and wait until I tell you otherwise. Or if I ask you to sit and you sit, stay there and wait until I tell you otherwise. And that's how you do it. So in the sit is the same thing. If sit, yes, good sit. Once she's sitting, I'll keep rewarding. If she does this, I'll ignore or I'll say no. Yes, good sit. And I'll only reward for the sit. Yes, good sit. This is teaching her that if they say sit, just sit. No. No. Don't offer me anything I haven't asked for. Sit. Yes, good sit. Very good. 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 Now, if I ask you to go down, no. No. I'm just going to ignore her because I didn't ask her to go down. Yes, very good. Very good. Yes, very good. So she's beginning to understand that. Yes, very good. No. I didn't ask you to go down. Yes, good sit. Very good. No. Yes, yes, good sit. Very good. No. So at this stage, this is where we begin to differentiate and help her understand that sit is sit and down is down. No, come back. Come back. Come back. Come back here. Come. Yes, sit. Yes, good sit. Very good. No. So impatience too is not supposed to be encouraged. So when she's getting impatient and I correct her, I'll wait first. If she stays, then I'll give her a reward. Good. To teach her that when you sit, don't be impatient. Just stay where you are. Yes, good sit. Very good. Good girl. No. Yes. Good. Very good. Good sit. No. Yes. Very good. She was about to go down and she corrected herself. Yes. Good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Good. Very good. Yes. Good. She's getting it. Very good. No. No. Yes. Good. Very good. Yes. Good. Very good. Very good. Yes. Good. Very good. So you notice how I'm only consistently rewarding on the sit. Yes, and I'm doing it long enough till I'm sure that she finally understands. Yes, very good. Before we move on to anything else. Yes, good. Very good. Yes, good sit. Yes, good sit. Looks like now she gets it. So now I'll ask her to go down. Down. Yes, very good. Good down. Yes, very good. Good down. And you know why she hesitated, right? Free. Yes, very good. So this time I rewarded on sit so long. I needed her to understand that sit is sit, and she finally got it. Then now that I realized she got it, I asked her to go down, and she was now confused. She was like, "Wait a minute, I thought it's the sit that gets me the reward." So she was staying seated, and then she was thinking about it. I was also looking at her like, "No, figure this out." And then she asked herself, "Oh, do I go down when he says what he just said, and then get a reward for that as well?" And then she finally tried that, and then the reward came. So that's how you teach her. That's how you teach her to think and understand and grasp the things that you're trying to put across. Sit. Yes, very good. Good sit. Yes. So you notice this time with the sit, she's understanding to stay seated. Yes, good sit. Very good. Yes, good sit. Very good. She's tempted to go down, but she's stopping herself even quicker than before. Yes, good sit. Very good. Down. She's thinking again. Just gonna wait. No, when she gets distracted, I have to get her attention back and try again. Down. Yes, good down. Very good. Very good. So now she's beginning to get the differentiation. Yes. Yes, good down. Yes, good down. Yes, good down. So you notice now in the down two, she's staying because now she's beginning to get the idea. Yes, and apply it to both. Yes, very good. See how intelligent she is. Very good. Sit. Yes. Yes, good sit. Good sit. No, come back. I didn't freeze, so come back. Sit. Good sit. Good sit. And because you broke free without me telling you, when you sit, you wait a while before you get a treat. If you do this, no treat. And we repeat. Come. Sit. Yes, good sit. Wait a while. No. Come. Sit. Yes, good sit. Yes, very good. Yes, good sit. No, sit. Yes, very good. Very good. Don't be impatient. No, I didn't ask you to lie down. Yes, good sit. Very good. So now she's getting agitated because she's used to getting the treat as soon as she sits, right? But now I'm only marking and not treating because I want her to stay put for a little while and not run around so that she understands that I don't like it when she moves away from me. Sit. Yes, good. No. Sit. Yes, good. Good sit. Very good. Very good. I like how the tail has stopped wagging. That's calmness. So, yes, good. Very good. Yes, good sit. Very good. Good. Very good sit. Right down. Yes, good down. Very good. So now we've definitely learned something. And free. Yes, good girl. Good. So this is a typical session. And this is how we go from wherever we left off last time to the new stage of learning. So as you can see, obviously towards the end, she finally learned our goal for today, which was to learn to differentiate, to learn to remain seated when you are sitting and, manage your impulse. And then also to remain down when you're asked to lie down and differentiate between the two. So our next session, we'll start on that foundation and make sure that she remembers it. And if she's a little bit confused, just remind her, and then we'll advance it to the next stage. The next stage would be to teach her to sit down, be able to stay seated, even if I walk away. Then when she gets that one, we'll try it on the down as well. And once she gets both of them, then we are pretty much done with the program. So now it will just be about helping you understand how to use those things to get the best out of her and to also improve your understanding of how well she communicates. Yes, I'll be teaching her a handshake as a bonus. So we've already started and so far it's going well. So we'll also continue to work on that. Good girl. Good girl.